The year is 3001. 1,000 years have passed since the world you know, and everything has changed. Earth still spins, but not like before. Cities no longer crawl with cars. There are no more streets, no traffic, no pollution. Instead, there are floating habitats suspended in the atmosphere, powered by the sun and cooled by artificial clouds. The oceans have risen, not in anger, but in peace. Humanity stopped fighting nature and finally listened. Coral reefs once dead now glow with engineered bioluminescence. Sea creatures once thought extinct now swim freely in waters made safe again. There are no more countries. Borders dissolved centuries ago after the final World War. What remains is a global mind. The Unity Grid, a neural system connecting thought, memory, and emotion across the entire planet. War is obsolete. Money is a relic. Death is now optional. By the end of the 29th century, human consciousness became fully transferable. Your thoughts, your memories, your very essence can be stored, copied, and reactivated. You don't die, you evolve. Some people live in synthetic bodies made of crystal and nanometal. Others choose to exist as light, drifting freely through the universe as information encoded in energy. We've colonized the Moon, Mars, and Europa. We've created artificial planets that orbit distant stars. Humanity is no longer tied to Earth. We have become an interstellar species. But even in this future of endless possibility, something is missing. In the year 3001, people no longer cry. They no longer dream. There's no need for music. No need for poetry. All desires are instantly fulfilled. All questions already have answers. Life is perfect, and yet it feels empty. Art has faded. Struggle is gone. Laughter is rare. Love is predictable. There are no mistakes, and without mistakes, there is no growth. Everything is controlled. Everything is safe. Everything is still. But deep within the vast digital networks of human consciousness, something stirs. A quiet resistance is forming. They call themselves the feelers. They reject perfection. They unplug from the grid. They choose bodies that feel pain, minds that forget, hearts that break. They want to suffer, because in suffering, there is meaning. They want to remember what it was to be human. The year 3001 is not just a date. It is a warning, a mirror, a possibility. It shows us what we could become if we stop questioning, if we stop feeling, if we stop dreaming. So to those of you still living in the 21st century, listen carefully. Your choices matter. What you build today becomes the foundation for what exists tomorrow. Technology will grow. Planets will change. But if you lose your curiosity, if you lose your creativity, if you forget how to feel, was any of it worth it?